Hello replay viewers, anybody there? Let's just try a different route today. Hey, Roland's in. Hello Roland. Hello Tilly. Just starting there on this canal boat to see if I've got any signal. There we go. Canal boat called Jacqueline. Tell you where we are. I'm just going to try and mix it up a bit. I'm just going to try a different way around the same walk. And everybody keep your fingers crossed that the signal will be okay. We'll just try it a different way round. Yeah, I'm just going to try and do a short scope here for about half an hour. Then I'm going to try and go back to Trenton because I'm determined to get a walk around that lake recorded, and it failed yesterday. So I'll just say it's what you have to do when you've got a route. I thought I'll go a different way around, and we'll see things from a different angle. So we're in the little town of Stone. There's a bridge with some water. We're by the canal. It's a little canal overflow. I said the other three networks I try, you never get a signal by this pub, so let's keep your fingers crossed. I wasn't sure where to start it. Let's just walk across this precarious bridge. Whoa. So we don't fall in. Yeah, this is where you've seen me before, but I thought I'll just do it the opposite way round. I usually start my walk at the far end over there, about half a mile over there. And let's just try it a different way round. Let's try it the opposite way round and see what happens. Here's a lock, one of the many locks we've got. Just try and do a peaceful scope. You have emergency vehicles come past. Let's just try going to this bridge. I'll try and go a different route. Try to do a scope without a busy road, but it's a bit awkward. There's a bit of a boat there with some flowers in it, beside the road. This is the Star Pub. This is a very old pub. This was here when they built the canal, it's that old. They used to have meetings in here with James Brindley and Josiah Wedgwood used to have meetings in here about building the canal. It's that old. There we go. The stone stretch of the Trent and Mersey Canal was completed in 1771 under the supervision of James Brindley. And this pub is in the Guinness Book of Records for being the pub on the most different levels, so tread carefully and mind your head. There's a spider, some nature, there's some nature. Yep, this is a pub, should be back open tomorrow. This is Bridge 93. So we'll just go under this bridge, hopefully we'll have I'm preempting that we might restart the scope a few times. If you'll keep your fingers crossed, and we might have a nice steady half an hour exercise session today. It's always a bit of a pain getting under these bridges, and I am in a semi-rural location, so it might come and go a little bit. There's a marker, Preston Brook, wherever that is. That's 45 miles that way. Shardlow's 47 miles that way. I thought I'd just get a little bit of I thought I can get a little half an hour. We can see canals, we can see a river, we can see a canal, and a bit of nature. This is the canal. This is the Trent and Mersey Canal that carries on to obviously Stafford and Birmingham and whatnot. This is the Trent and Mersey. Some nice apartments. Let me just think which way we're going to go now. Actually, let me think which way we can go. Yeah, we could actually do a little bit of a canal walk, can't we? Let's just keep an eye on the time for us. We just started at 1:45. Just try and do about half an hour scope. Shouldn't take that long. Let's have a little walk along the canal for start. I'm just changing my route as I'm going. That's what I feel like I'm doing as a scope. I keep just changing the route as I'm walking. I wasn't going to come down here, but I thought as long as there's a signal, we'll come down this way. Tight squeeze, narrow path. Yeah, you can't social distance on canal towpath. They're about how wide are they? They're about 4 feet wide. I sort of just trying to do a bit. I usually just do a walk with just the canal, and I've just discovered a few other little things that are here. I can get access to the River Trent, and just trying to find some different locations. And I'm even thinking about getting Trentham again. So that's in the background anyway. If I've got time, I might go back Trentham, because I want to get a recording of the walk around the lake. I don't think anybody's travelling at the moment on the canals. They're very quiet. A few of the locks are having maintenance, so they can't travel anyway. So let's see how we go with reception. Yeah, there's lots of boats parked up. You can see some canal boats not moving. So I'll try down this way. So I always start my walk at the opposite end. So I thought I'll just go backwards really and see how we go. Be a bit more variety to go in the back way. So if this was my local walk, I might have already just walked it without scoping. I need to know how long it'll take. I saw your replay rolling in your park this morning, like a park area. Always one of those boats where they sell things that we were talking about. Some boats sell things. These sell. I just promote this one here. They do fine art watercolours. Artonboard.co.uk. Pet portraits painted in watercolour. Oh, right. It's a canoe. I was just going to try and take in the River Trent, where we have we have a gold medal winning canoe team. Actually, I can cut across here, can't I? Yeah, I'll cut across here. I'll just see another path. I'll keep it a bit shorter, because I'm going to take the River Trent in today. Don't just do the canal for half an hour. We'll just come off and we'll go down this road here, and then we can see the River Trent. That's it. I thought there was a shortcut somewhere. I didn't want it to just be all canal for half an hour. We'll see some more canal if the signal holds up. Just got to cut across this parking area. So I usually go by the timer on the scope for how long it goes on for. So I think I started about 20 to 2, and we'll take the River Trent in for a change. I was just going to say, yeah, we've got like a canoe team, and I think they have won gold medals at the Olympics. And if I show you the River Trent, we've got I've been here for 20 years. This town, didn't realise it was there. Like a slalom course set up, when you're in a canoe with your paddles. What they have in the Olympics, where you've got like a water rapids and try and go through all those poles hanging down. We've got a permanent course here, so let's see if we can take the River Trent in. Just trying to avoid some of this. Mud. I can't avoid that one. That looks a bit too deep. We have a swim in that one. Yeah, you see a bit of countryside anyway. Yeah, this is a better route. I think there is signal goes if I just show you the canals. I'll just look for comments in a second if I've missed any. I'll just show you. You can cut through the bushes there. There's like some little paths. I see some cows in the distance. This is a view of the back of the town on the way to Stafford. This is the back of the town. Just see some animals over there. This is basically sort of towards Stafford direction. Let's check for comments. Where are we? A few degrees above freezing. Yeah, I think it's about 4 degrees today. The sun's shining, so it lifts the temperature a little bit. So I'll just change the route and just change it up a bit. It gets a bit boring, the same route. We'll see if we can get a signal. Just trying to keep the route short, and then you don't want to do a 4-hour scope. And then obviously we still me and Roland are still getting used to the processing time and everything. So try and keep them to about half an hour. They usually save straight away. But I had some when I tried to save it at Trentham, I was getting that red bar at the top saying recording failed. So we'll just see what we can find. Let's give you a little view of the countryside. You just feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, and we're just about 5 minutes away from the main road. But, that's the only bit where I'll spoil the scope. We'll just have a few minutes of just crossing the main road. It's impossible. There's a bridge, but you can't walk under the bridge because it's the River Trent. So it isn't like a canal with a towpath. So unfortunately, we have to cross the main road to get to the other bit at the other side. So this is the peaceful bit. Let's check for comments. Yeah, it's a lovely crisp day. Yeah, just keeping an eye out now. On my hand, my scope in hand. Might put a glove on soon. Oh, that path goes all down there. Yeah, I'll just show you the River Trent where they've got all the canoe. Yeah, they've got all the slalom course set up. As you can see, this is the River Trent with all the slalom poles set up. Hopefully one day we'll catch somebody getting down them in a boat. Let's just see. I don't know I am for signal down here if I go too far. I have to work out how far this path goes down. I'll just go to where we can hear the sound of water. Or one time I might start my scope down here and see if there's a signal to start. As you can see, we've got all the poles set up. See all the poles. This is the River Trent. Let's see if I missed any comments for a second. Doing Christmas cards, right? Is it cold? Yeah, it's about 4 degrees. Who's that? Hello, Mustas. Tilly's in. Roland's in. See if I missed anybody. Yeah, I've got my regulars in today. Who's that? LED Cubby. Hello. Just on my daily nature walk, trying to find some new places. Yeah, I don't know how long this path goes to. I'd rather do more of this if there's a signal. But, I don't know how far this path goes down. It's like a bit ominous, just following paths and not knowing where they're going. Don't know, that's where it goes anyway. Yeah, Jason, yeah, just call me Jace, that's just me. That's just my name on here. I'm just coming to show you the River Trent with the slalom course set up. I was hoping we'll catch somebody getting down it one day. That'll be good for scope. I don't know when they do the training. I'll have to try and find out when they do the training. But you can get carried away with scopes. I've done like a 3.5-hour scope once, so I'll just be conscious of the time. I mean, I'm just trying new locations. That looks weird. Do a close-up of that. That'll confuse people. Mystery object. What's that? See how deep the rabbit hole goes. JJ, well, it's something new. Yeah, I'm usually first time somebody's mentioned that. But, whatever you feel like. Oh, got some nature sounds. So hoping we've got some nature sounds instead of me talking. Nice sound of water and birds. That's what we want. Yeah, I've been coming this little town for 20 years and I've realised it was just a nice little quiet path. Oh, let's listen to the nature. Get the birds and the nature just for a few seconds. Yeah, can you hear them? Hope we don't have any glitches today. My voice sounds like Barry White. Had a few of my recordings. My voice is all in slow motion. Right. Let's go back this way now. See This is the River Trent, got all the course set up. It's part, I think we have won gold medals, I think, if you look it up, Stone. I think it was 2012, I think we won some gold medals with this. I was aware of it, but I just never... You just basically come to town just for the shops, you know, the retail side. There's a little town with shops. I'll tell you this lockdown that's given me all this finding new places to walk. I keep scoping the same place because I've done about 275 scopes now. I can't believe it, I was just going through them all last night. The places I've been, now the picture's improved. Now I'm on iPhone. Just I wish I could go under this bridge so I could keep it a quiet scope and peaceful. Just across this stupid main road now to get to the nature on the other side. Oh, there's some nature. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. I forgot hashtag winter. I wanted to have a snowman coming up. I forgot all about that. If you hashtag certain words, you can get different shaped hearts coming up. I'll have to remember, I might do another short scope a bit later today. Trying to hashtag winter and then snowmen come up. Yeah, this is we might see some squirrels as well. I have to try. You'll probably notice the scopes will get shorter with the scope in hand when it see how much your scope in hand can put up with the cold. As long as the sun's out, it just takes the edge off, you know, as long as the sun's shining. It's lovely weather for a brisk walk. So there's the River Trent with the poles. The slalom course, I bet that's cold if you capsize your thing you're in, but that's freezing cold. Probably don't do it this time of year, I don't know. Wait till the water's a bit warmer. Stain remover, hello. Angel's in. Hello, Angel. Sorry if I missed any comments. Just on a nature walk. The same place, but trying to go a different direction. Trying to make it a bit more interesting. There's an old wooden tree. Old tree, of course it's made of wood. There's an old rotted tree. It's there for the nature to go in. Usually see a few squirrels around here. Yeah, I say I don't think you can... I'm assuming there isn't a path under this bridge. Or is there a path? Let me just go have a look. I'm sure there's a path under this bridge. Surely there's a path getting under this bridge. You'd have to go on the main road. Let's go have a look under this bridge for a path. I just thought you'd got to go across there. Oh no, you can. I think you can cut through. Yeah, of course you can. Silly me. There is a path. There we go. You can see this old bridge. Look at this for an old bridge. Yeah, I've seen some wooden trees, yeah. Oh dear. Yes, you can go under the bridge. As you can see, look, this is an old bridge. This looks very old. Yeah, there is a little path. I'm just going under a bridge now, so echo. I might lose you for a few seconds. Yeah, there is. You can go under without. How silly of me. I thought, why should you have to go over the... Why should you have to go across the main road? There we go. There's stairs and everything. Silly me. There we go. Yay. Avoided the main road. Right. Oh, right, that solved that problem. I haven't had to get run over. Right. We're back in the nature. Just a few seconds of... Oh right, these all words written on the bridge. Let's have a look what this says. Stone Master Mariners, I think that's the running club. Stone and District Angling Society. The Red Lion Inn. Well, people have put the Whitbread Estates as Paul and Wendy Emerson. There's all there's all things written on the bridge. Stone Town Council. Yeah, there's all local businesses are written on the bridge. There's another little stream. Yeah, I might do this route again if the reception's okay, is it, folks? But some nice houses next to the River Trent. I've seen a few swans, but last time the current was very strong. I was just throwing food in, and you could see the food just floating away. This is where I usually see the swans. I don't think there's any swans today. It's the view under the bridge we've just come under. Yeah, good. Yeah, I get sick. I think I've shown the canal too many times, so I usually like to show it when there's some boats going through the locks. But, this is just a little bit I've discovered. There's like a little few paths away from the side of the canal, but it's the network I'm on. I've tried to come across here on the other networks and it just cuts off completely, so I'm just praising the EE network at the moment. That seems quite good, seeing as I've got a lot of rural scopes, you know, semi-rural, away from the towns, the sort of the naturey areas. But we'll have some canal boats in a minute. I'll just go let's listen to the sound of nature for a second. If we can pick the sound of nature up. I just feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, and it's only a little just a little wooded area. Just enjoy the peace and quiet for a second. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Make sure you're following me, give me a like, invite people in. Trying to build me audience up. I need some motivation to keep scoping in the British weather. So it's about 4 degrees today, so there's a link in my bio to YouTube. Got a good YouTube channel. I'll try and upload all my videos unless there's any technical issues, and there's a link to buymeacoffee.com/JaceTheWho. That helps to support and fund more scopes and all the travel involved, and show you more exciting things and keep me warm as well. Always nice to end the scope with a hot drink. Obviously tomorrow the alarm will be back to normal. If the lockdown finishes tomorrow, then it'll just be back to a tiered system. I think we're in the highest one anyway, so then we can still have takeaway drinks. Everything will stay the same really. Nothing really changed for us tomorrow. It'll just be all retail will be back open anyway. Normal, non-essential retail will be back open. We have some ducks. Let's go feed the ducks. I can see some ducks. Yeah, this is the area beside the town. That's usually where I finish my scope. There's a Marks and Spencer's across there. So Trentham Gardens is a few miles over there, so I usually try to do Stone and Trentham because they're only a few miles apart. They're only a few miles apart, so I try and get both of them in. But I thought there's a few ducks. I've got some duck food and squirrel food, so keep your eye out. There's some ducks over there. I don't know if they're interested. The problem is there's quite a current on this river. I think if you throw the food in, it's just going to get washed away. I'll just try the ducks with just a little sample. I don't think they want any. But we'll just try the ducks over there if you can see them. See if I can get them interested. You can see the ducks going sideways. Look. Just give them a little bit of food, see if they want it. Yeah. Yeah, it's got a current on it, this river has, yeah. Be quick, else it'll float away. Where's it going? Just try and get me bird food out of my bag. Yeah. Yeah, they just swimming. You can see them all floating sideways. It's got quite a current on it. I'll just do my best with the current, how strong it is. Yeah. This is a lovely countryside where I live in North Staffordshire, surrounded by countryside. So thought I'd try and show it all on periscope. Some lovely, nice Edwardian buildings, Georgian buildings, countryside. Just fed the crows. Yeah, I've got plenty of ducks, swans. But I thought I'd just do. I'm on my way to Trentham. I would drive past Trentham anyway. So I've got an annual pass, so I can go in every day. And then I'm just trying to go on some routes to I tell periscope to save me recordings. And obviously yesterday I managed to walk all around the lake, waiting for it to save, and it just said error, so it never saved. So I'm determined to get a walk all around Trentham Lake. It takes about an hour, and it work with periscope, so I can put it on YouTube, because it's a lot easier to watch the videos, else it's stuck on your phone if you don't get them saved to YouTube. And then when I found a few places that I can rely on the signal. I'll probably start I might buy myself a gimbal for Christmas, I think, and that might make it a bit easier. I mean, I haven't got a gimbal at the moment, even though it seems quite smooth, and it's got stabilisation in the phone and the app anyway, so it probably looks like I'm using a gimbal, but I wanted the gimbal for doing the zooming in and zooming out easy, because it's got like a little joystick on the gimbal and you can do the zooming in and out a lot easier. That's it, doing a little circular walk. I'll just do a little bit of the canal. If I've still got people in, we'll do a bit more canal. Try and get to about half an hour walk. I'll show you a bit of the canal. There's the local church. I've scoped that before. There's the local church. There's basically in that churchyard there's like a big what do you call it? You know, like a big thing that people are buried in. You know, like a big square, a big above ground, a big square thing made out of marble, like where this man and his wife and husband are buried, who are quite prominent in this town, and it's been there 400 years. This when I look the history of. Right, let's join back onto the canal now. Right, there we go. Hopefully that was okay, a little detour. I usually start it on the canal, but I'll start it there. Got back on the canal now, and I'll just read your comments. Just have a little short walk down the canal, and be about another 20 minutes. See how we go. See if I missed any comments. I hear Abby. Yeah, I've got me. Yeah. Hopefully, I was just going to say. I better turn my headphones off, because I've got my Bluetooth headphones with me. I was just listening to some tunes, and I just thought about that. Yeah, it might be. It's usually okay if you're talking over it. It usually blocks it a bit. There's some history about the canal. Christina Collins. That's quite a famous story. Somebody was murdered. And there's a Star Inn where we've just been. Christina Collins, if you look that lady up, she was found in the canal. We're just getting past Jules Brewery now. Yeah, Christina Collins, that's a famous story. Thanks for retweeting, Tina. Here's a little monument to this lady. I think she was basically she was trying to get a canal boat, and she reported that she was on a boat full of drunken men, and she reported it to the authorities, and they ignored her, and then they found her dead in the canal the next day. And there's a little monument to her there, like a little figurine. It's supposed to be quite a famous story. Right. Show you a few canal locks we can go through. There we go. Might be lucky, might see a train as well, because we're going to have to walk along the train track in a minute. Right, so back on the canal. Yeah, because the next lock is all having maintenance on it, so nobody can travel in this area, the canal. It's a nice sound of running water, playing the battle. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. There we are. Castle Tunnel. Winter opening. Yeah, that's a good. You've probably seen people doing that on YouTube. If you go about 10 miles down there, to the area of Westport Lake and Kids Grove, you have to go through a tunnel that you can't walk through. It's just wide enough for the boat to go through, and you have to book your passage. It's about a 2-mile tunnel you have to go through in the dark. That's Harecastle Tunnel. This is canalcruising.co.uk. This is where you do all the boat maintenance, and you can hire a boat for a day out or a holiday. All these green boats, these are all the ones you can hire. It's got a dry dock as well if you need to do any maintenance under the water line. These are all the boats you can hire, these green ones. Hopefully it's still clear for you, yeah, great. We'll just carry on the walk, and I thought it makes it a bit more interesting if we go the opposite way. Just change the direction a bit. These are all the boats you can hire. That's the dry dock. There you can basically put the boat in there, then you put planks of wood across, and then it seals it in, they drain all the water out, and you can do all the I don't know if you have to do it once a year or not. Obviously you paint all the underside of the hull like a normal ship, you know, do the maintenance. Do all the maintenance underneath. It's amazing if you just walk a different direction to where you normally walk. It just feels like somewhere you haven't been before. As you do looking at things from a different angle. You see a lot of boats tied up. So it's like a boat town, canal boat town. You see a lot of them tied up. A lot of them are basically tied up for the winter now. I don't think it'll move until the spring. Yeah, I'm not sure what the maintenance is. I do watch a lot of people on the cruising the cut. I think he's good. There's a few people who they do YouTube channels who live on boats. I'm just trying to think of the one near us. There's a lady who does a lot of recipes on the boat. What's the other one? It's Cruising the Cut, and another one. And she just put a video on yesterday, and she docks at Aston Marina for the winter, which is a few miles down the road. And just trying to think of I forgot what the name of the channel's called now. And it was they were just going along this bit of the canal just before a few weeks ago, I think. It's so weird. I just gave them a comment last night, and I said everywhere that they were showing you on their YouTube channel, I'd done that walk before. They'd done all this. They've scoped all this, all the canals where I do my walks. They were like vlogging them on the YouTube. Because I think this is their base where they keep travelling back and forward. So I was recognising everywhere where I've been having my periscopes. All my periscope walks. These Stone Ales, the brewery. So I'll just carry on down here a bit. Let me just check for comments in a second. I can't say. I say it's always a bit of a nuisance when they start the day with the sun shining, and then it goes in. It's just getting a bit overcast now. Yeah, that's the sky anyway. Thought the sun was going to stay out. That's the sky. I think this looks like a camper car park. Just look at the sun over there. There we go. Cool. Right, let's see. You could ask them if you can go for a ride on their boat. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Make sure you take any... Oh, no signal. Are we still there? Right. Yeah, it might come and go, because I'm covering quite a lot of ground, so there'll be a few... If you just keep the comments and the hearts coming, you know, there's a bit of colour. That must be an evergreen plant. Bit of colour. Yeah, just keep the comments, emojis, just keep sending me anything, and as long as there's a connection, it probably will come and go. But I did do a long scope a few days ago, and the picture looked terrible on the replay, so I apologise for the picture quality. Obviously I can't control it from my end, but if I do struggle, I will try and do we'll try and do the walk on my phone. I'll put it on on my YouTube in HD. I'm trying to get to HD on the periscope. I've got a little bike shop. Got the tree up. Yeah, there's a little scooter. You can buy scooters. It's like a bike shop. We're part of the cycle network where we are, so you get a lot of cyclists and dog walkers and whatnot. Oh yeah, there's some birds. Let's get the bird food out. There's some apartments where people live. Let's feed the birds for a few minutes. Yeah, somebody's put the signage up there. Look, got the ho 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 out. Oh yeah, 1st of December today, isn't it? Yeah, start to. I noticed the Christmas songs on the radio this morning. It's that time of year again. Stop fighting. There's enough for everybody. Yeah, feed the birds. I wish it was a tuppence a bag. It's £2 a bag at the moment. Feed the birds, £2 a bag. I'll have to look at that inflation, what tuppence is towards £2. I'll work that out. As if you're going to sing the song today, and I'll have to look at the inflation of that and see how much it is towards what tuppence was. Probably about 5p or something now, isn't it? It's like 1,000% inflation since tuppence was a bag of bird food. Just enjoy the ducks for a few minutes. Yeah, it's just nice and crispy today. The sun's not out. You can see the sky. It's a little bit of blue sky. Should get a nice sunset, but it changes that much. We'll try and get a nice sunset if we can. I'll see what I can do. Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Hello, who's that then? Hello, Malin Colic. Hopefully the signal's okay for you. So make sure you give me a follow and share everything out. Give me a follow. I do daily scopes. I'm in the northwest of England. Show you all nature and wildlife and anything interesting. Signal dependent and weather dependent. And I think I'm up to about 275 scopes now. And I try and save them all on HD and put them on my YouTube. And sometimes it fails and sometimes it works. So I've uploaded about 20 videos this week to YouTube. So make sure you follow me on YouTube /JaceTheWho. Put a lot of my periscope videos on. I say the periscope is all more about the interaction really, and then obviously I can just film them for put on YouTube. It's more about the live interaction, and sometimes the picture quality does frustrate you when you go to a lot of trouble to pay to go into places, and I have to just make sure I'll do a HD copy and then do a periscope copy afterwards, and then that's what I'll have to do. Oh, I've just seen that phenomenon when they say it's like water off a duck's back. I've just seen water off a duck's back. Yeah, it does look cool. Oh, they are waterproof. Looks like a Gore-Tex coat. I've just seen it. I've actually seen water off a duck's back. Yeah, it does slide on. Looks like they're covered in they've got a Gore-Tex coat on. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the scope. It's a nice crispy day. I was just going to say sunny, but it's nice and crispy today. I was hoping to see a few birds. I don't think I'll see any squirrels today. But, I say time dependent. I usually try to do. I try and go to Trentham Gardens as well because it's just down the road. So I always trying to kill two birds, as you say. Pardon the pun. Trying to kill two birds. There's a lovely car here last night, like an American hot rod. It's a lovely American hot rod. Somebody must have parked up. Right, let's just think how we can get back to where I'm just trying to do a bit of a circular walk. It's either turn round and go back along the canal. Well, I say if I go the other way, just go. You don't want to watch it walking down the main road. I'll be very excited. But I think usually in the summer I did a few circular walks, but they've closed a few of the routes. So I could do a nice circular walk. We'll just walk up to the, what time are we on? Yeah, we're nearly finished. Yeah, we might turn around in a minute because I need to, I was trying to scope for, let's just see how long we're scoping for. I'm trying to keep a track of how long the scope's on for. Yeah, 40 minutes. Yeah, it's on 40 minutes. I'm just trying to cut off on the hour point, so let me just think. We're just going to go through a tunnel. Echo. Hopefully you'll just lose signal for a few seconds. Yeah, I just don't want to scope down a busy street, but with traffic really. Just trying to think which way is best to go. Here's another one of the locks. Okay, it's always trying to do a bit of a circular walk when you're on the canal. There's another one of the locks. This is where I usually start me scope. This is another lock. This is where I normally start my scope. So now what shall I do? I thought we could have been lucky and see a train today. I'll just go around the corner. We might be lucky. There's like a train. There's like a bridge where the train goes over. Hope we might be lucky and just I'll just walk for 5 minutes, see if we can see a train. And then there's a nice boat. We'll get the reflections. I'm trying to find some nice reflections. There we go. Hopefully the reflections come over on the periscope. I'll just go around this corner. Do another 5 minutes. I'll have to turn around. We'll be walking for 10 miles. I'll show you a few of the nice canal side homes. People are right next to the canal. Just show you a few of these nice houses, and then we'll go to that bridge. We'll go to the railway bridge, and then we'll turn back. It's just a test scope, trying a different route today. And I'll be conscious of trying to keep it to about an hour, and then hopefully, if it saves, that'll motivate me to do another walk at Trent Gardens in about half an hour. I want to try and get a HD copy saved while the weather's nice. You never know when it's going to be nice weather. To show you a few of these nice houses, and we might see a train going over. This is the railway bridge. This is the next one we're coming up to. This is the railway bridge, so keep your fingers crossed, you might see a train. Just give it 5 minutes and we might see one. We might be lucky. I've caught them a few times on my scopes before. A few of these nice houses. There's a heron. Where's he going? There's a modeler one anyway. It's a modeler one. That's where they've just come from. Let's just have a slow walk to this bridge and we might see a train. And I'll walk back the other way. So I don't want to scope the main road. We don't want to see noisy traffic. We want the peace and quiet. But so I usually go under this bridge and then go across a field, and you can have like a circular walk. But they've blocked it all off. So let's just see if I don't know how long they're going to. This is the railway bridge. So I only put an hour parking on. Thought I'll just try and do less than an hour scope, and then go back to Trenton. Yeah, it's still blocked off. We'll turn around now. As you can see there. Yeah, coffee, hot coffees we want. Buymeacoffee.com, yeah, that's what we want. As you can see, it's all there. I usually go across, there's a bridge there. They usually go through those trees, and there's like a circular walk I can go on. But we still haven't finished the maintenance, so yay, virtual coffees, that's what I want. Yes, this is where I fancy a nice hot coffee. It's 3 degrees today, so I don't know where everybody else is watching from. We'll turn around now. I just hope I could see a train going over. I'm just trying to get my scope to be an hour or less. And that circular walk would have took an hour. Just you'll find I don't want to try and do big long ones. I want to just try and keep them short until I'm happy with the connection and the signal and whatnot. And then when I've finally got a HD version on my YouTube saved, and I can try and find some new locations. There's lots of places we can visit. I say this 30-day lockdown's over tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. This is me in my head trying to do thinking I'll visit two places for me exercise. I said I don't want to do too much here. It's just going to be about a half an hour walk because I like to visit two places while I'm in this part of the county. It's always too tempting to go back to Trentham. It's a lovely place. You saw me a scope at Trentham yesterday. If you watched me replay yesterday, it was at Trentham Gardens. But, I'm just trying to get I might scope it. I'll just see if anybody pops on. But I'd like to try to do a HD. Just walk around, do it on my phone, and then try and get a periscope saved as well. Because I'd see if I get some new viewers on. I don't know what's always the best time, with obviously the whole world watching, to get the best time of day for filming. Yeah. I said this is like, what time are we on now? I'm saying basically it's 2:30. It's 2:30 in the UK. So it's light till about 4 o'clock. About 4:15. So obviously I'm trying to use this canal network. There's lots of nice walks I can go on using the canal network. The next time I want to try and do a walk that includes the Wedgwood factory. The ceramic company Wedgwood. That's a few miles down the road. I'd like to try and do a little. I've got a book at home with all local walks in, and I'll try to be able to show you the Wedgwood factory. A bit of a canal walk as well. But because I haven't got my own transport at the moment, I'm just trying to do it best with somebody who's just dropping me off and picking me up. So eventually, I was trying to get some transport this year, and then I'll open up and go everywhere I want then. So if you do subscribe, it should get a better channel in the near future. I'll just go back this way now. So I'll get too carried away. Just trying to keep it. We'll just go this way back. And see it from a different angle now. Going back the other way. See everything from a different angle now. I say, if doing a proper circular walk, you'd just be looking at traffic and that. We don't want to look at traffic. Try and keep it pleasant. If the ducks, they'll be thinking I've got food again. Hello ducks, I'm back. Alright, thanks for still stopping with me. Well, most viewers I've ever had. It's nice to see some viewers in. It can get a bit disheartening when you're scoping and it sells 0 viewers. Just give the birds a bit more food. But, so I'm just conscious of only putting our parking on, so I'll make my way back now. Let's make our way back. Let's see where we are. Ask Wedgwood and they might use it for publicity. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're still manufacturing. I say Royal Dalton, you've heard of that. That sort of factory's been knocked down now. And I think Wedgwood does still manufacture. It's still a working factory. It was close to closure once. I think it's been bought out by somebody. It was very close to bankruptcy, the Wedgwood factory. But it's a nice museum and a tour you can go on, so obviously it's a bit of it's the weirdest time to try and start periscope and show people things, apart from obviously just the outdoors and nature at the moment. But during the summer I did show a few things that opened up again. I showed me my local museum and Middleport Pottery. That's back. A lot of things are back open again tomorrow. I've got to check my social media, see what I'm following. A lot of the companies are telling me they'll be back open tomorrow. So it's there's a 3-tier system, and across all the tiers it says retail's back open again, which obviously isn't. I'm not really missing retail because a lot of stores have been open all the way through that sell everything, because they've had to sell food. They've let them stop open, so there's a lot of shops that have just never closed. There's a lot of shops that have never closed that just sell everything. So it's only really what's opening up tomorrow. If it's any different, it'll be like gyms and nail bars and hairdressers and non-essential retail. Electrical shops, furniture shops, charity shops, which I think are essential, but they've been closed. A lot of thrift stores and charity shops, they've been closed. But, I just want more of the places to visit for scoping be opened up. That's what I'm after. I want to try and visit Biddulph Grange. I want to try and join the National Trust, which I think Angel, when she said she watches Downton Abbey and programmes like that, the National Trust maintain all those large buildings, and they own them and maintain them. And if you join, you can visit all those places. But if you look Biddulph Grange up, that's one of the ones I'd like to visit next. Just my lift's just ringing me just a second. I'll just tell him on my way back. Hello? Yeah, I'm just on my way back now. It'll be 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm on my way now. Right. Yeah, just had my scope was a little bit longer than I thought. I thought that's just my lift reminding me the time's up. So we're only a few minutes away anyway now. So we'll finish up the scope in a minute, and we'll finish up the scope in a few minutes. And if you want to watch me in Trentham Gardens, my next scope, should probably be in about half an hour. We'll just see how we go with time, and yeah, might see this scope on you might see this scope on YouTube a bit later. We'll just go back to get me lift. That's been a nice brisk bit of walking. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think I saw Roland in and Angel, and thanks for watching. Take any interesting screenshots and save them out. I think they like that at Christmas. That's like a crucible, I think they call it, don't they? Yeah, right. Just a bit over with me walking. I've just tried to gauge it for an hour, but apparently the parking's running out, so I'll just finish it up where we started. I'll just finish it up with the church in the background, I think, there. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think the signal's been okay. I'll save it before it's on for too long, and I should be in Trentham Gardens in about half an hour. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. Check out the link to buy me a coffee /JSahoo. that helps to keep me warm on these cold scoping days now in the winter. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, everybody. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Stay safe.